Thank you so much for staying with us all the way through Friday afternoon. Before I introduce the last speaker, I just wanted to remind you we have the Best in Show Awards at 3:45 in the Mission City Ballroom. That's going to be the closing of the event. So don't leave yet. So the last speaker is going to be Anna Belova, and she's going to talk about, sorry, I missed my page, about augmented reality, bridging the gap between technology and human experience. Please welcome Anna.
Okay, hello everyone. Let's take some fun together and discuss about what is the difference and what is the gap between technology and human experience. So first I would like to introduce myself a little bit. DEVAR, I'm CEO and founder of DEVAR. It's a company that I'm working in augmented reality over the last 8 years, since 2015. So I can definitely say that we can see anything that happens in AR, just like a first, down, again, and something like that, like enrolling. So one of our platform, it's one of the 3 most popular web AR platform in the world. And we are also work with different brands and amazing company like McDonald's, Wix, Hasbro, and others. But also our main clients, it's like small and medium businesses who just would like to use AR for something. And we will discuss today about why we do it, how we can help with them, and what is the difference between like company who like an early adapter from technology and company who would like just use it but know anything about it. So I would like to say that we have taught millions of children worldwide to explore the world using augmented reality. It means that now in the world we have a generation of children who started like from 2 or 3 years old, starting to use AR on their life, on education, on reading, and definitely when we will grow up, we would like to find something around them with AR also. But what's next? Today, a lot of people think that AR is just about AR glasses or something like that, but it's not true, because today augmented reality, it's a huge usage in the different areas like packaging, marketing, advertisement, T-shirts, clothes, and something. And just for your record, all videos that you saw today in my deck, it's existing cases which were created in our platform, our creators. Different businesses, different countries, but same experience and see goals. So how we can do it? Just 2 words more. And I mentioned, a lot of people think that AR, like in any XR technology, it's something tough and really difficult, but all our creators used our platform, what we called Canva for augmented reality. It means that anyone can create any complex AR experience just only 2 minutes without any technical skills. I know it's a lot of words, just one sentence, but it's really true. You just open a browser, open app, and see how you can create your AR experience, and you don't need to be a programmer. Say more, the next step, you will not to be a designer as well. But in any case, this is a simple editor, drag and drop, no code, extension functionality for advanced user. It has really deep analytics about how people consume your experience on something like that. It supports all type of AR content as well like 3D, spatial, audio, video, 2D, etc. No limitation, just fantasy and creation. So the previous speaker also told it's curious about Generation Z, and I'm sure you know that all people was born between 1996 and 2010 represents 30% of world's population. you can count how many people is it. It's a 30% from the global population in the world. But more important, that 92% of them want to use augmented reality on their usual life. Not just only on the shopping or e-commerce, but also from the social media, of course, entertainment, travel, education, anything. And this is a good point, because we all understand that today we don't have consumer AR glasses. Finger crosses we will see something new in the next Monday. But today we use just only phone. But imagine that tomorrow you will have AR glasses. What you will do with them? And a lot of people say, I don't know, because I don't know use augmented reality in my real life. What is it? And something like that. And this is a good point, because when people starting to use AR, they understand how it's helpful, impressive, something like that. And I'm not talking about just wow factor. I'm talking about what is additional helpful value AR can bring in our life. So what else? Basic AR user metrics. So do you know that every day almost 5 billion social media users use AR every day, whether they realize it or not? It's not a unique users. It's from the whole social media, but it's a huge number, right? The more interesting, and this is from the Harvard Business Research, that users spend almost 21% time more in the app if it has any AR component. Why? I think it's obvious. We like to see something new. It's like a Disneyland in our hands. We can have emotions, we can interact our intention, we can play, we can interact, anything. But average time that people spend in one AR scene, it's about 3 minutes. How many times we look like commercial video? 15 seconds between we have like a skip. 3 minutes people spend, and again, it's average. It means that some people spend 10, 15 minutes. It depends from the product and experience, but it's really huge. So how business use AR? And again, I don't want to talk about today like a big companies like who use it from the HoloLens for corporate education, corporate learning, training, and something like that. I will not speak about companies who use it like from the social media, but as you see and as you look around you, you will see how small and medium businesses try to use AR. And this is not a full list, but it's like packaging, marketing, products like books, postcards, souvenirs, menus, business cards, art, education, T-shirts, etc. It's something like that. And it's a different experience. So, and the main requirements today that business has we would like to use it like a white label, no limits. They would like to use their own space, own server, cross-platform, because for example, if you're in a small business and you would like to launch something with AR and you would like to try to know like Spark AR or Snapchat, you will definitely can do it just only one social placement. But believe me, like an entrepreneur, you would like to share your AR experience for anyone, and you don't want to be limited with one place. You would like to have it everywhere, on a Facebook, on a Snapchat, I know, like on a TikTok, on your website, on your mobile app, everywhere. And business would like to use AR, and we use it. And this is like interesting data about customer profiles in small, medium businesses who today use AR. You can be surprised, but almost 70% of our businesses have no experience with AR. It's good or bad? For my opinion, it's good, because it means that we want it. We are not programmers. It may be like a small bakery from the main street. It may be a company from Germany who launch postcards. It may be some company from India who I don't know, has some souvenirs. We are not a programmer. We don't have a designer. We don't have any special skills. We are not a creators, like AR creators. We don't use Snap or something like that. But we would like to use AR from our business. Why? Because we would like. We have a lot of questions about it, but it's really interesting. And what is the questions? So we first, and it's my favorite, what is augmented reality? So sometimes people see some cases with AR, some experience with AR, and trying to find a way how to implement it from their business, but we don't know what is the technology. We just saw some successful cases and tried to do it. And the next questions is a lot of questions, but it's general. It's like, what are the types of augmented reality experience, how it works, is it safe or not, something like that. One of the best, for my opinion, it's about how AR can solve my business problem, like 1, 2, 3, etc. Because a lot of people think that AR is entertainment, or, I mean, like, not from the professionals, I mean, like, from usual people, or it's face filters or something like that. But business really care what kind of problem they can solve using augmented reality. And let's figure out from the two different areas. So first, of course, it's a marketing. The next slide, I'm explaining why we discuss about marketing. But generally, people try to find a best way how to improve customer experience, how to improve engagement, brand awareness, creating some interactive advertisement to be like more interesting for consumers, because we all have a lot of hours spent in our phone, and of course we have a lot of information, and business need to find something that will attract their attention. So, but why is marketing so interesting? Let's figure out about numbers. We can talk a lot about how it looks like and how it's fantasy, but business, it's about numbers. Well, last year, companies spent about $3 billion on AR marketing, including development, including platforms, including AR ads. And in the forecast, it will grow until $12 billion just in 5 years. It maybe look like a little less in compare from the whole marketing market, but from the AR marketing, now it's a huge. And it's not only about like big companies, it's also about like in small and medium businesses who, again, 70% of them don't have any experience with AR. The more interesting that today, almost 70% of advertisement agencies are actively using augmented reality. Why? Because business would like to use it, customer would like to understand how it works. Advertisement agency, it's like people between them. And again, 3 minutes average consumption time of a one AR scene, and it's really huge. And in this time, you can interact and you can speak and you can tell with your consumer about anything. So the next, it's about consumer products. It's a packaging, how you can be something new in the shelf, and it's about provide new value from the products. I give you some example, maybe two. Imagine that you have a book. Of course, everyone has a book, so, and you can read and imagine something about space or dinosaurs, but with augmented reality, you can see dinosaurs around you. You can go to the moon, you can see space, you can see anything. And this is not about like entertainment, it's about new level our consumption. We can open a door in the new galaxy and see how something happens. And believe me, when children tried the first time AR books, from the second time, we ask their parents from the usual book, it's book wrong. It doesn't work. We can try to scan it, and if we can see some AR experience, we said, it's wrong. Give me a normal book. Again, so from a native, from a digital native children, AR book, it's normal. Usual book, it's like, not yet. So, and it's also about anything, physical product that people see with AR, where we can provide them additional new value. We don't want to use anything else. So, of course, it can be like an example from interactive user manuals, when you can explain and show about your product, everything that you want, and provide, again, new customer experience. And anyone in the business knows it's most important to attract new customers and build a loyalty from existing customers and provide them a good customer experience. But again, so technology, like in the whole market, we're feeling well. We grow up, very speed incredible, and every day we see how any companies, big, small, medium companies, technological companies, launch something new, and we have more and more opportunities to use all experience with immersive technology. But the bottleneck, it's not about technology, it's about, do you know usual people what is it and why we need it or not? Do we have patterns of behavior from the consumer side? And again, we all exciting about the next generation AR glasses, and we really want to see it. But again, imagine that the usual people just will have it, and what we will use for them. This is a good point, because from the next step, it works from the different side. It's just like one of ecosystem. Company need to educate market and use immersive technology to solve different business goals and explain and educate consumer what is AR. I know that a lot of companies think that the next big step and we will have consumer AR glasses, but it will not happen if we will not use mobile AR right now, because people don't know how it works and what we need to do with that. So, and of course, I can't help but touch topic about AR and AI, because not because it's like innovation and modern and a buzzword, but because it's really good synergy about immersive technology from the creation side. So in our company, in DEVAR, in our technological directions, we work in a two path. So the first, it's about computer vision technology, seamless and simply way we learn camera to see and understand everything around her, everything around it, and add some digital content and AR experience for anyone. Hand, foods, world, image, flat image, curved image, anything. So for us, it doesn't matter. From on our hand, we're also working from generative technology, when you can using text and create some 2D or 3D assets. And the main point that you will not need to have any designers, 3D modelers, animators for them. Imagine, again, that you have AR glasses, and you go onto the street, and you just need to say, like, I would like to see anything around me with dragons and blue color. You just need to say it, and change, and the world around you will change. It maybe sounds today like in fantasy, but believe me, after maybe 7 or 10 years, just promise me you will go on the street in AR glasses and say, I would like to see all of the dragons and blue color, and everything around you will change. Why? Because you can do it. Of course, it's like in the future, but today, step by step, we develop technology and patterns of behavior when anyone can create something using voice, text, or something like that. Now you can try something. You just need to open your camera, scan QR code, and you will see one of example existing AR project which were created without any hands, any designers, just only generative. All 3D models, when you will see in your AR scene, were created our technology. we just text, we would like to see something like burger, glass of wine, coffee on the tray. Of course, it's not like we finish, but now it's a good result. And in our platform today, we provide in the public opportunity to create 2D, but we will launch also generative 3D in the public very soon. So why we do it? Because again, I truly believe that in 3, 5, 7, 10 years, doesn't matter how it will be, but we all change smartphone to AR glasses, and it means that anyone can be AR creator. Today we think that AR creator is something about like designer or something like that. It's not true. Anyone can do it and change world around them. I give you some example how it looks like from the skill set. From a design. Yesterday, I mean, I can figure out maybe 3 years ago, 5 years ago, if you would like to be a designer and you would like to create some marketing assets from your business, you need to use Photoshop. Everyone who just once tried to use Photoshop knows that it's not just like about open a program and create something. You need to have spent a lot of hours to learn this program. You need to be a real professional. How you can solve it today? Just open a Canva. I'm not a designer. Yeah. Yes, I'm not a designer, just 1 minute. It's the last. I'm not a designer, but I can do it, just only open a Canva. Today, the same it happens in augmented reality. Yesterday, you need to be a programmer. Today, you just need open a no code and create something. So, and it was the last. If you have any questions, I can answer. But generally, from the last point, I just would like to say that everything in AR really democratized because it's not about like different or difficult technology. It's about how we can evolve, how we can change, how we can create, and how we can be in our life whatever we want and whenever we want. Thank you.
Thank you. So we have a few minutes left for questions. Do you have any questions? If you want to take the microphone, or I can come to you with the mic as well. Maybe you could tell us, like, what's the most common businesses that come to you? You mentioned like many different type of businesses. What's like trending right now of new businesses who come to AR to use it?
Oh, it's a great question because we see that from the different areas. Again, so except from the big brands who understand or try to understand how they can use AR from their goals, because believe me, brands also doesn't understand how can use it. It's like a small, medium businesses. It's maybe like manufacturers, restaurants, bakeries, marketing companies, anything who has physical products. We have a perfect example, one of my favorite, honestly, from Germany. This is a company who launched their series with AR postcard. It's like a postcard, you scan it and see how something comes to life, with funny songs, animation, something like that. The main point was the last year, we started from a series of 10 postcards, just for trying. Now we have 200 AR postcards, and they sold it in 500 stores in Germany, and finger crosses will launch soon in the US. So it's a great example how people just started their business or trying to find how we can implement AR on their existing business to solve some interesting question for them.
Thanks. Yeah, no need to go like crazy, like down to earth, practical.
Yes.
And small businesses can use AR.
Just a quick question. My name is Ganesh Harinat, learning the AR field. Can you share the consumer perspective, please? And as creators, we have been creating a lot of experiences. How are the consumers using it? Where is it? Where you see those spikes going up? Any insights on that?
From a consumer side?
Yeah, yes, please. Thank you.
Yeah, so it's a great question. So from a consumer side, we can see two different areas. So first, it's education. We also can send it's about consumer because it's educator, teachers, or something like that. It's non-commercial use. and it's a huge area. From a second direction, people would like to use in the consumer, like for travel, for social media as well, social media because we understand how we can do it, from entertainment, and we also had a lot of cute experience when people created some wedding card to sell from their family and make some happiness from their parents or something like that. People would like to, I think it's maybe like one of the cuteness experience because people would like to create something special for their lovers, and sometimes we use it from like new gift or new present, and it's exciting that we do it with XR technology.